Welcome to Coordinating Your Chaos with the Blended Mama. My name is Teresa Stone. I am the Blended Mama, and on this channel, we help busy women find calm in the chaos of life through community and planning. Hello, friends, and welcome back to Coordinating Your Chaos with Teresa Stone. I am the Blended Mama, and I'm super excited to be talking with you today about our creative and journaling planner bundle. So this is a fun way for you to really unleash your creativity. So if you love creative planning, journaling, bullet journaling, then this bundle is made just for you. So again, whether you're looking for space to maybe brain dump, plan, create, reflect, color, friends, this is the perfect way to customize your planner to fit your creative style. So, as we've talked about in the other bundles, if you've been hanging out with me for a bit, we've talked about the personal planner bundle, the home planner bundle, and the direct sales planner bundle. And our last planner bundle is this creative and journaling planner bundle. But just like in the other bundles, you're first going to start by choosing the size that you want. So, again, these are going to come in medium, which is 5 by 7, large, which is 5 1/4 by 8 inches, or extra large, 7 by 9 3/4 inches. You're going to choose your size, and then once you have clicked into that, you are going to choose from the array of planner cover options. And this is really where I want you to pick something that really kind of speaks to your creative soul, right? You want to find something that you're going to enjoy, that you like looking at, and that is, it just makes you happy. And that is going to be where we get started. And then we're going to choose the meat and potatoes of your planner, right? That is the insert. So let's dive into your options that you have with this planner bundle. Okay, so overall, you're going to be choosing four inserts. But I have kind of broken things into a couple different maybe topics. And this first one is really bullet journaling essentials. So bullet journaling, or BuJo, is a game changer for organization and creativity. It's flexible, customizable, doesn't require fancy tools. It's just a planner and a pen. And these are some of the choices that you have. Some of these are going to be already structured for you. These are great if you are just getting started to bullet journaling, or you can choose from the blank or the dot grid. Those are going to give you endless possibilities. You can sketch, brainstorm, free flow, journal in them. The dot grid itself is great if you're wanting to do more structured designs, doodles, maybe lists without the restrictions of lined pages. And then the other three that you see here, we have our original BuJo. It is great for your weekly planning. You can create habit trackers in some of the dot grid that's left, your daily logs, and it already has a layout for you. There's also the BuJo V2. That's our second bullet journal option. Again, it already has a layout there for you. It's the same layout on all of the pages. So if you really like that layout, it's great. You already have the structure, but you have extra space for you to do still more of that bullet journaling where you unleash your creativity, right? And then the last one is our weekly bullet journal, or the weekly BuJo. So each set of pages has a different weekly layout. This is great for testing out the different styles, see what works best for you. And if you really enjoy it, but maybe you want a little more creativity, you can start with this one and then switch to a dot grid and create your own layouts. But this one is fantastic for just giving you a few different options where you are kind of forced to figure out how you want to use that for your weekly, and you see how it works for you. Now, some pro tips if you are just getting started for bullet journaling is to start simple. So maybe that's just creating a to-do list and a few doodles. Maybe that's all you need to begin with. So then I would recommend just getting either the BuJo or the BuJo V2 to just start with a layout and then add some doodles and add some other things to it. I also recommend using symbols. So create a system for tasks, events, notes. I use the triangle for meetings. I use a square for to-do lists, so I can check them off. But you can create your own symbols. You can also find a lot of bullet journaling symbols online, but I will be talking about that in my blog article that will be launched tomorrow. So make sure you go to theblendedmama.com and look for the associated blog post. I will update the comments or update the show notes to include that once it has launched, but it will be coming. So make sure that you go look for that. But also feel free to experiment. You don't have to be an artist to make a bullet journal work for you. Your style is just that. It's your style. So play around with it. Don't be afraid to make your pages messy, because you really can't mess it up. You're just going to try something out and see if it works. And if not, you are going to change things up the next week, and that's totally okay. So let's move on to the next way for you to express yourself in your planner. Okay, so this next round of inserts is a great way for you to just express yourself. So if you're looking for a way to maybe capture your thoughts, your memories, your creativity, these inserts are going to help you do just that. So first off, we have our Storyteller insert. This is a great place for you to capture those memories. So the left side of the page basically has a big rectangle. You can use it for putting a photo in there or creating like a photo grid. And then the right page is just a notes page. So you can write your memories and your thoughts on that side. So it's a good thing for memory keeping. That's one of my favorite ways to use it. But obviously you can create whatever you would like with it. Then we have our creative outlet. This one can actually be fun for using it as a weekly layout as well. It definitely will require a little more creativity, but it's just a fun little insert. Again, all the pages on this one are different, so it allows you to really unleash your creativity, and I'd love to hear how you would use this particular insert. Then we have our quote bubbles. I like to use this one during our book clubs. I just started using that. And I'll just show you a little snapshot, but I have used it to capture some of my thoughts as I was reading books, created tip-ins with, again, thoughts that I wanted to keep from it. So that is a great insert for just keeping up with some of those memories. Maybe it's capturing memories from a conference or, a girls trip or things like that, where, you get those little inside jokes and you just jot them down, right? So it's a really fun insert. Then we have our line a day, which is great for daily reflection, whether that's gratitude, a word of the day, a thought of the day. It's really just a great place for you to do that line a day and do that quick reflection. So that's a really great one. Then we have our hand lettering. So especially if you are working on the BuJo and you're looking to do some of that bullet journaling, this hand lettering insert can help you with creating the different fonts and different scripts that you might want to use in your bullet journal. And then the Swatch insert. This is a great one for testing out markers and pens. That is how I use it. So I like to just see how the colors are going to come out. You can see if they're going to bleed through, that sort of thing. So it's a great place for you to do all of your pen tests, marker tests. You can even use it to keep up with like all the different washi tape that you have, just so you can see how it looks before you actually are committing those colors to your spreads. So let's talk about a few of the benefits of journaling, because a lot of these inserts are going to help you do that too. But journaling can help you reduce stress, improve mental clarity, help you track your personal growth and self-reflection. And it's a great way to document those memories and just keep you inspired. So those are some of my favorite. Now, this last round that I want to tell you about is going to help you find some fun and relaxation. So let's chat about our coloring inserts. Okay, so we have several coloring inserts to choose from. You can see them here on the screen. I imagine that they will be updated as we release new coloring inserts, so make sure that you are just checking that out. But we do release new coloring inserts on the regular basis, so if you are wanting to create a coloring book, I applaud you for that. So as an adult, maybe we think that coloring is just for kids, right? But it can be a great way for us to relax and de-stress. You can use it as a creative escape when you need a break. This could be a travel-friendly coloring book, so maybe you're creating one for your kids to keep them entertained on those long road trips. But coloring has been proven to boost focus and reduce anxiety, so it is great for us adults too. So don't be afraid to grab this coloring book for yourself, friends. Now, my personal favorite right now is probably the plants. Maybe it's just because I have I try to have a green thumb. I can't say that I actually have a green thumb, but I do enjoy working out in the garden and trying to make things grow. So the plants is probably my personal favorite at the moment. But I would love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these that you see would be the one that maybe sparked your interest where you would want to see more? And then let's just chat through the last little details of creating your creative and journaling planner bundle. Okay, my friend, it really is that simple. You pick your cover, you pick your 4 inserts, and you're going to finish off your bundle with a magnetic clip to keep everything secure. The magnetic clips are one of my personal favorite accessories. You can choose from lots of different designs, but they work great as a bookmark, but as well as connecting your inserts together so that you can easily flip to the next insert in your planner. So you are going to just add that to your cart as well. Add that to your bundle. And I really hope that you guys are enjoying the Creative Planner bundle. It really, with creative planning, it really is all about making your planner work for you. So whether you're sketching, journaling, hand lettering, maybe you're experimenting with that bullet journaling, this bundle is really designed to give you the freedom to create. So I'd love to hear from you. Which inserts are calling your name? Let me know in the comments. And I look forward to hearing from you guys. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and make sure that you come back next week and see what we're talking about in April. Thank you so much for watching today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more tips and inspiration, and watch that next video to keep coordinating your chaos.